Hey guys, welcome back. This is another Edgy playthrough. I wanted to do this as an Edgy review, but because of the nature of the game, I can't really do a first impressions. I can't really do a review showing the gameplay without spoiling some of the puzzles involved in it. So I've actually played this game through once, and I thought it might be best to actually just show a complete playthrough of the game. So spoiler alert, guys. This is Tsioque. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how it appears in the game, in the narration, as you will see. Available on Steam at the moment for £8.57 at the time of publishing. Don't know if that's part of the Steam sales at the moment, or whether that is permanently like that. It does say retail price is $10.99, so it might go up, might creep up. It's quite a charming little game. It is quite a charming little game. I do like it. It's got that fairy tale aspect about it. Very, very polished feel. The graphics are gorgeous. The puzzles are relatively challenging. When I first got the key for this, I uploaded it and I gave it to one of the fiercest critics I know, my 9-year-old daughter, who sat there for about 2.5 hours playing away at it and trying to solve us puzzles. Thoroughly enjoyed it. She did. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So as you probably guessed by now, I do like this one. This is a good one. But this is going to be a playthrough the entirety of the game, so if you don't want spoilers, just bookmark this one and come back to it when you get stuck. Okay, so without further ado, we will play... Oh, I'll tell you what I do need to do. Reset progress. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want to be coming in at the end, do I? Play a new game. And we start fairy tale style straight away.
Long, long ago, somewhere nearby yet far, a kingdom of crescent and double star was ruled with strength, heart, and wisdom unseen by beloved monarch, the gold-haired good queen.
Oh, yeah, I have to remember, I have to turn the pages.
Always close, right by her throne, was the little princess Tsioque.
See, Tsioque.
Hardly ever seen alone. Where queen went, daughter would walk. Yet soon would end the time of peace. Ill news came from the frontier. The phoenix, an ancient beast, brought to flames all that came near. Queen said, "My dear, you must understand. I have to leave to a distant land to fight for you and all I hold dear." But in her heart, the princess felt fear. Leading an army, away the queen rode. Everyone prayed for her quick return home, except one, who in the castle remained, to use the queen's absence for his own gain. The royal wizard, burned by ambition, had sworn with evil forces coalition to realize his sinister plan, to rule the minds of all women and man. Set upon the highest tower, the wizard unleashed his power. The sky went black and lightning stormed. The castle began to transform. Towers once bright became dark as night. From walls and floors broken, crawled horrors unspoken. The vile wizard and his minions made the castle their dominion. While the princess bravely fought, she eventually too was caught. To the dungeon take her, a prisoner make her. Keep her there and lock the door. Interrupt me no more, said the wizard and disappeared. Yet what he really should have feared was leaving but a single lock between escape and Princess Tsioque.
That's another help with the pronunciation, lock and chalk, you see. I don't know quite why it insists on having us turn the page for that. I don't think there's any need for that. You might as well just have it as a full cutscene. Right, so, as you see, you begin with the princess in a dungeon. Very much a point-and-click adventure. It does help you. It actually lights up it gives you little light-up clues. So as you can see, it needs you to click on her medallion to start with. And then the lights are on. Now, you can try and reach around. The guard's got a key there. But I'm going to click on the window over here. Okay, and you can click on the skeleton who's in there with you, who's quite friendly and he snaps at you. And you see now the plate is glowing, so we can click on the plate. It doesn't do an awful lot, but you've also got this guy in here. Every time you click on him, he reaches out for the bread. There's a few little clues. You've got the inventory in the corner here. And she's currently carrying the medallion, so you can take the medallion and drop it on the plate. Now, the first time I did this, I was thinking, well, not much to that then. You've got to do this not once, but 3 times, I believe. Each time he drops the axe a little bit further. Oh, yeah, take it. The wizard said silence. I actually understood that there for a minute.
What is all this racket? How am I supposed to conquer the world if I can't have a moment of peace in my own castle?
Job creation scheme right there.
And you, be quiet.
Love his voice. Love the effects of his voice. Right, okay, so, the guy's got the key, the octopus thing's got the key. And now I can click on the skeleton. And she will now climb over because the guard's gone. Come on, stand up. Got the bread, and now we can feed the beast. And take the key. Oh, it's so cute. And now we can use the key on the door. Oh, walk through. I can actually wave at him. I can't actually get over there because it's a chasm. If I go this way, well, you'll see. There's guards, so we need to go back that way quick. And hide round the corner. It's just that automatically. Meanwhile, round the corner, there's a tomb. You've got these corner pieces that you can play with. One missing, or as you can see there's one there, and we've got a spider underneath there. And he shoots into there, which is all cool. So once we've got the spider inside, you can put that there. And then you just turn it until the pattern matches. Do the same with the 4 other corner pieces, which will now move for you. Nothing appears to be inside, but if you rattle that, there's dust. And you have got an invisible cloak, which will be incredibly useful for getting past the guards. Okay, so put the cloak on before they see you. Okay, now you got to be ready to be quick with the next step. Oh, because they will come back. Oh, fucking hell, not quick enough. Not quick enough. They jumped me right in there. I wasn't ready that time. Hang on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And they can head back. Speed is of the essence with that second step. And you can see my mouse cursor's got cogwheels. Can't do anything when it's cogwheeling. I have to wait until that's stopped before I can do any actions. Now, they switched the light on me now. If I try and walk forward, she's just going to fall off here. And he puts the light on. And what I've got to do is I've got to click on that spider and he will switch the light off. And then they all fall to their deaths, which is a bit brutal. Affording me the chance to climb back up. And if I didn't click on the spider there, they would have caught me again and it would have got boring. Come on, get up. I've got to click on it to stand up every time. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I can carry on. Now what follows is a bit of a game of Donkey Kong. He tosses the guards down. And you got to decide whether to jump or duck. Totally random. Click on a spider again. Yet again, if I didn't do that, he would have thrown one who was jumping high, one who was rolling low. And then I wouldn't have got past that. Right. Remember, what do I do here? Click on the guard. Alright, I can't wait too long. So I've got to click on the guard, I guess. He's got them stuck. Then I can pull that lever down. I'll send those guards up there. Everything falls apart. So I can pick up that spike. God, that spider's been busy as hell, look. Okay, so we pick up these bits and bobs. These have a nice little multi-purpose to them. Because these I will need to use to fix to the pulley, but I can also use those spikes with the holes to climb up. That will get me up there. Right, so I need to put that in there. Oh, where did my spikes go? Oh, there they are. They are there. I did see that glow up, and I thought, what's that glowing up for? There you go. Put them in there. And now I can pull that lever again. Right, hide behind the wheel. Now I've got to get me timing right on this. Because I've got to sneak over there when he's looking the wrong way. If he catches me, I'm in trouble. Right, okay. So he's looking. No, you'd think if he was looking the opposite direction to her, you would think if he was looking the opposite direction, that would be it. But it isn't. It's the other way. So it's when he's looking that way. So when he looks back again. There. No. What? I will get this. Bear with me. I thought it was the opposite direction, but oh, I wasn't quick enough. Gonna start swearing soon. So this is an interesting walkthrough. Right, so there we go. Go there now. Go now. Go now. Go now. There we go. Now he's looking the other way, so we can go now that way. There we go. And then she holds onto the back. It was as simple as that. It was as simple as that. I'll edit that later. No, I won't. Right, so there's a couple of things here. The wizard guy with his beaming gaze. You've got to avoid that as you jump between turrets. He's also got a minion who's here, who's also got laser eye vision. Now, you'll keep an eye on the wizard. When he stops writing, that's when he's about to look. So, oh, that was too close. Saw me. He saw me. He's about to look, see? There's the minion, gonna have a look. I tend to, my flaw is I go for more haste and less speed. He's about to look, see? Escaping from prison camp. God, I wasn't expecting her to go for that guy just yet. He's looking. Did the moon just blink there? I think it did. Oh, that was close. Right, this is the main part of the game. You've got lots of different places to go to here. You've got a camp, first of all. Right, if you find the camp, the trick is to move the dummies so that the big guy loses. So you move it just before the little guy fires. Oh. And you move just before the big guy fires to miss. So he's aiming now. So there you are. It's getting, with the animation, it's working out when the big guy's actually aiming, when he's just cocking the thing. There we are. So one to the little guy. The little guy's clumsy as hell. He often fires by accident as well. I don't even... oh, I'm so upset by that. You see, it's not clear there at all when he's actually aiming. Just be patient, I guess. Have I got to move it just after he's fired? Maybe that's it. The big guy's nice and easy to sort out, huh? There we go. There we go. He just needs to get one more. One last one for this guy. There we go. It's getting your timing just when he's aiming it, but it's difficult to see when he's actually aiming in the animation. So now he's gone to sleep. You just climb up the ladder and go for the helmet, but being a point and click game, it's never going to be this easy, is it? Oops. So now he's wearing a helmet over a brazen fire. So all we need to do, like you do, is jump on the bellows. a couple of times. Why do we need the helmet? Or will become clear. So pick up the gloves. Once we got the gloves, we can get the helmet out of the fire. But you can't fit the helmet in your bag. Nor the chainmail. I'm pointing these out now because this will come into play later on. And there is a breastplate there, so we make our way over here. You can't just grab the breastplate because a guard is using it as a pillow. We've got to do some serious Indiana Jones stuff here. But yet again, you can't just grab it. So, mental note to come back later. Next on our list of fun-filled list of frivolities, the Great Hall. I'll tell you what, some of these remind me of Dragon's Lair. Don't have to remind me of Dragon's Lair from the 80s. Because we have a very nice fairy. You just know there's going to be something wrong with her. And you've got not a lot that you can use against her at the moment. So that will result in death. So, next on our list. The pantry. While you're in the pantry, you collect the feather from the turkey. You collect the pepper, which is going to come in very useful later on. Got such a cute little sneeze there, she really has. You can use the feather on the guard. And you make your way over to this silhouette here, which looks like a guard, but really isn't. And you can see there's a carrot there, which she won't go near too well as rats. You've got a cat bowl here. You can ring the bell, but the cat ain't going to come anytime soon. Because he's elsewhere. But at this moment in time, that's all you can really do here. Okay, you have your armory. There's the cat there. Okay, we'll wave to the cat. She goes for the cat. Okay, now you can actually pick up some weapons. Not that they'll do you an awful lot of good. Each one does something different. The Negan bat. She says no. She says no. That was never going to happen. Okay. What does she do next? She'll try looking in the wardrobe. Just keeps going through there. Wizard ain't going to be happy about that. Go and roll the barrel down here. And she could use it to get at the kitten. That'll alert the guards in the guard room. Which we will come there later on. So guards are coming, so the only thing you can really do is hide. Oh, there's one more thing I want to show you while we're in here. This will come into play later on. You have a shield with cogs and wheels and buttons. And these animals form the coat of arms of the castle, and you'll see how that comes into play in a moment. Right, okay, so we've been into the armory. We can look through there, which is where we looked out of earlier. Doing the magic hat. The tentacle monster is your friend. Oh, piece of a bigger picture. I forgot you got that there. That's cool. Okay, the sewing room. And you have a sewing table. You can't really do a lot with it yet, but it is there. You have a mannequin. And the mannequin has places to stick bits of armour on. You've already got the gloves. You put them in straight away. But we still don't know why we need it, but we know we know what we are in the process of constructing it. About to find out why we need it. So we just need to pretend to be that guard, and the other guy will give us the keys because he needs to get away. Right. Oh yes, we need to go into here. At the moment, you can't do much for the zebra. But there are dragon scales, nothing else there. Okay, we can go to the gateway. This moment in time, there's not an awful lot to see there. And the last area, I think, is the last one you can go to, is the guard room, which we got a fleeting glimpse of earlier on. Now what you need to do is go out the window here. can see there's the cat there right now, and there's your invisible cloak. So we need to make our way over to the invisible cloak. And she's lost it again. So we'll make our way back over. At this moment in time, she can't exactly climb back. So we go to the middle. Now, it's very important you go to the middle. Otherwise, this won't work. But then you shoo the crow away. And you shoo it away again. And then you wait, and the cat jumps down on it. And the cat gets trapped in the invisible cloak and shoots in there. Some weird crap's gone off there. Okay, so we can now climb up there because the ledge is gone. Now, the cat's underneath the bucket there. We've got to stick your tongue out the guard. Keep him running from one to the other. Just keep him distracted until the cat comes out, and there we go. And now the cat's friends with you. Okay, you can't get through that door at this point, I don't think. Don't think so. I don't think you ever get through that door. But someone might say in the comments. Give me a little Easter egg. Right, so we've got more or less everything we need to take it to the next level. What we need to do is go into the Great Hall first of all. So this fairy, we've now got something that will help you with the fairy immensely. So here she comes. So she shows you all her wonderful delights. You click on her, you go to her, she pulls her head off. You go to your inventory at the earliest opportunity and grab the pepper and click on the pepper with her. Ew. Ew. Don't know why people think bogies are so much fun. They're gross. Okay, they're going to be at it for a while, so let's leave them to it. We can actually... No, not the armory. Not the armory. Wrong way. My bad. Back we go. Back we go. Pantry. Because now we've got the cat on our side, we can go across and ring the bell. And now we should be able to get the carrot without being bothered by the rats. Now the carrot we need to be the guard's nose, but the carrot on its own isn't enough. It's the wrong colour. Fortunately, we can quickly pop up here. And we've got a big bucket of sticky stuff. I don't know what whether it's tar or why they would have it here. But we can stick the carrot in there. Right, okay. Yep, we can go back to the Great Hall now. You see, there's a lovely bear there. Crying. Bless him. Yeah, she don't want to approach him just yet. But what she can have is a magic bag. But the magic bag's damaged. And you see in the inventory, damaged magic bag. So we need to take that to the sewing room to fix it. Now what follows is the most, fiddly bit of endurance test that you could ever have to deal with. Okay, let's get the bag on there. Magic's leaking through the holes. I have to mend this bag right away. So we click on the scissors. This is annoying. This is so annoying, by the way. Because if you go off the sides, you have to start again from the scratch. I've invented 14 new swear words doing this. And 3 of them have been made illegal in international states. Because using a mouse to stay between the lines, I swear that's not what a mouse has been designed for. Of course, if you've done computer-aided design or graphic design, you might be a bit better at this than me, who mainly uses this stuff for gaming. So there's one. I'll put that down. We use pins to pin it into place. Like, this is fine if you're like a 12-year-old girl. Okay, we have to click the mouse down and keep it in, and then we bring in the needle at the point where the light's shining out. Ah! It's easy as threading the eye of a needle, it really is. Come on! Okay, job's good. Put that back. We need one for this little rip here. We'll bring that up again. And this time we're going the opposite direction to the direction we were going in. More haste, less speed. And I'm running out of mouse mat. Just stretch it in there. Oh, I would be so frustrated if I did that wrong the first, that close to the end. Right, okay. That goes on there. The last 2 pins secure it into place. And that goes there. Because it's a game about a princess, so of course it's got to have sewing in it. Because princesses love sewing. You don't see many games with princes in it that have sewing, do you? Not wanting to point out stereotypes, but... Oh. There we go. We have fixed the bag. So I'm having that. By the power of Grayskull. I can now carry anything I want. So off we go to get the rest of the armour. We know that's definitely at the camp. She just beams them in now. Thinking on that, I can't remember where the boots were. There's 3 bits of armour here. Come on. Where were the boots? Were they in the armory? There might have been. Nope. Try in here. Don't see any boots laying around in there. Can't see them in there at all. They weren't in the pantry, were they? Have I been looking at them the whole time? Yes, there they are. And yeah, I remember they were just laying around somewhere. Right, back we go to the sewing room. So we can now put everything together here. Boots. Golden chainmail. Breastplate. Golden helmet. Tar covered carrot. And we now have a disguise. Okay, so we can put this little lot on. Doesn't actually leave them with you. Nope, nope, that's never going to happen. Now, so you can use this spike and hook the keys off here, but he does tend to notice that. So we got to plan in advance. So we use the spider web that we got from the spider's cobweb earlier. Use them on his legs. And now we can get the keys. And we've got to be quick here because he still notices. He does trip up though. So we can shut that. We need to grab that key there and use the little brown one. Is the one you need. There we go. The smallest brown one is the one that you need to get in there. And of course, to get into the big doors, you need the biggest and grandest of all the keys. I would like to know. I bet with this bunch of keys, I wonder if one of those keys unlocks that door that we never open. You never need to open, but I wonder if there's some kind of Easter egg in there. No, because your keys have disappeared from the inventory. Right, so we're going to ignore this for now. We will come back to that in a second. I just want to point out, first of all, this little chest here. There's lots to look at in here. You've got a chest with a combination using the alchemy elements. Fire, air, earth and water. You need the combination. You need to get the combination right there. There's loads of books that you can examine over here. As you can see. Have save that leaf for later, you never know. Green one. I honestly wonder if this is the names of all the people who worked on it. I think this is some kind of Easter egg, the green book. It's the red one which has the... So... air is red. Fire is blue. Earth is... No, sorry, water's dark blue. And earth is green. Those two are easy enough to remember. So you move that one across to there. Oh, idiot. That one was that way round. And you got a duck shield. Which I'm sure you're all screaming at the screens knowing that you worked out what that's for. Right, so we take the magic wand from here. Have that. Now this is tricky. You go to the magic mirror. You can actually use the wand to activate the mirror. It's a small... You turn it clockwise to turn it on. There we go. And you can change the channel. I really have trouble activating this though. So this is worth remembering, the order of these animals. The bear, the zebra, the dog, the duck, and the cat. You can spend hours playing with this, you really could. What you need to do is you need to get the sound as loud as possible. Because the wizard then will be upset about being disturbed again.
Who's doing it?
Oh, she's got her badass look on. So we now know there's a secret compartment underneath the mirror. Let's go in there and rob him blind. Put the magic wand there, we'll have that. And there we go. Lots of coins. Off we go out there. Yeah, the magic wand doesn't stay with you. It stays in this room. And there is not a lot you can do about that. Right. Up here next. Now you need to get into this room. The guards guard in this room. You see a nice little chandelier thing here, but just dropping that's going to alert him. As you can see, the clue is what he's tossing there. We now have money, so we can use money on the guard. And do it again. Wait for him to grab it. And what follows is a little Easter egg game. It's an Easter egg game. It's part of the game, I suppose. So the guard's chasing you down the tower. And this tower's a lot longer to go down than it was to go up. And you just got to click on the little legs as they appear. And as we get closer to the bottom, it gets faster and further apart, as you can see. And you have slightly different icons where you duck out of his way when he swings his sword at you. Oh, and they're getting smaller and quicker. Oh! Very jaunty music as well. Oh, ho, ho. Just spam the mouse button like hell. Almost there. Almost there. Oh no, it's moving around. That's not played by the rules. Oh. If you fluff it, she'll triple. Oh, you have to do it all again. And you don't want to have to do that, do you? And there he goes. Not a difficult game, but you have to concentrate. You can't look away. So that's another guard who's been atomized. So this is the room that the wizard's been working in, if you haven't worked it out. So while he's downstairs looking around, you can go in here. So we can get the earplugs. Can we get the ink? That is quite prudent. That is worth knowing. Now, at first, it looks like an E shape, but look at the orientation of the picture. It's actually a W shape. That will come into play later on. I can't remember if there was a way to stick on the lights. Well, we'll come over to this. So with the stars, you actually make a W, and that will make the phone call.
Before Tsioque could speak to the queen, a flash of yellow lit the scene. The princess hid, heard someone run. She knew it was the evil one. But she was in for a surprise. When peeking from her hiding place, Tsioque saw a long-forgotten face, suddenly stripped from its disguise. I hope I have not disturbed your fight. I called to check if you were all right. Perhaps some words of motivation will aid the beast's extermination. There was no answer, but a long pause. Yes, I know, it's not words, but actions you need. Know this, despite distractions, each day we're nearing a greater cause. Just please, hold out a little more. I realize I cause you pain, but know you suffer not in vain. For us, I've greater things in store. Soon, all of our worries will perish. The fruits of my labor you will cherish. My promise to you I will fulfill, and save our kingdom, that we will. The visage in the crystal ball was gone. As the room's lamplight slowly came back on, the light in the man's face turned dark, then black. Then it was different when it came back. It burned from within with anger and rage, as yellow lightning surrounded the mage. Before he was gone, he let out a sigh, and muttered to himself, "So little time."
That's right, so now he's left the light on. The crystal ball no longer works. Okay, we get that. I'm going to grab that now. Next to the waste paper basket, there's a bit of random paper. I spent ages looking for that. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, so we go to the alchemy table. And it won't let you do anything until you learn the recipe. And as you can see, there's been a page ripped out the recipe book, but we have 2 pages right here. Or two bits of the page. Need to remember where the 3rd one was. Beginning to understand, but don't have the full recipe yet. So, is that on here? Nope. Right, and there's nothing else you can do here, so it must be around and about somewhere. Seeing if any of those books are active. No, they're not. So we looked through all those books. There's no others. Okay. There we are. Yeah, again, I seem to remember it was relatively easy to find. There it is. Over here. I'll have that. Back we go. There's a little bit of backwardsing and forwardsing here, I'm afraid. It helps if you collect the picture pieces on your way. It really does. Anyway, Also, I forgot in this waste paper basket, I believe, a lump of charcoal. We also need that. So we're throwing this recipe together. So leaves in the furnace, dragon scales in the bowl, coal there, feather from the turkey. I think we've got everything. That goes in. No, okay. I'm sure. Oh, no, idiot! It goes in there. Yeah. Get the order right. Dragon scales, do they go in there? Yes, they do. Coal doesn't go in that one. That goes in there. Trying to drag it. Oh, and feather. That goes in there. And we need the earplugs. One in there. One in there. Well, we're not done. No, no, don't take the cork out. Guess I should pour something in there. What do we pour in there? It's like a vapor thing. What have I missed? I'll tell you what, we'll come back to that in a second. There is something else I've forgotten to do. Because we have the duck shield, which fits into here. So it's bear, zebra, dog, duck, cat. I'd forgotten about all of this. Right, okay. Now, you might have started to get the idea that all is not what it seems here. Not just in this room, but in the entire castle. There's a mace there. You're not... The duck won't let you get it. I don't think at this point I've got anything to give to the duck. Okay. So the duck's peed in the bath. Oh, I need to collect that now. How do I do that? I need a mug or something. Where did I get the mug from? Is there a mug in the pantry? The pantry would be the most obvious place. Pantry. Yeah, there's a mug there. Doing this all in the wrong order. I'm sure there's a quicker way of doing it. Once you know it all, back to front. Right, yeah, back into the armory. But believe it or not, we're using the duck pea in the recipe. I thought the bit with the duck came later on, but there we are. And can I get out that way? I think I can. I think I can. So that's a direct route. You don't have to go through the armory anymore for that. Back to the tower.
Oh no.
It takes us a sweet time to get to a point where you can actually do anything in the different rooms. I tell you what, her ankles will be killing like hell tomorrow. Going up and down the tower like this. Okay. Where's that going there? Right, we've got everything plugged in. Let's see if that works. Place the lid on the glass bowl. I'm feeling very silly now. I've done everything right. I've adjusted that tap. Already put an ingredient in there. Maybe I need to shut that. Maybe that would help. You plank. Right, that stops there, so I need to adjust that back again. There we go. There we go. Ah, that was the dog's dinner to get that, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Do I need to get out of here? Okay, thank you. So he's there, so I can have a go at nicking my medallion back. Oh, busted!
You are too young to understand, Princess, but I must finish my work. I cannot keep playing your games. What's this? I don't have time for it.
Right, this is the point where you realise things are definitely not what they seem. So you've got a guard trapped under there. I've just clicked on him, and I think the other guard goes to help him. There we go. I don't know why that's relevant. I can't go in there because there's guards there. Can't go into the Great Hall, and that's now a teddy bear. No. Okay. The other place I can go is the guard room. There's a phone. Can I answer the phone? Okay, that's made things 1,000 times worse. Okay. I'm going to the cave. Let's do that. Now the duck still won't let me grab the mace at this point, but showing my medallion, that seems to set him off. And he's going to the washing machine over here. So you didn't notice that was a washing machine the first time you came in here. Where's the washing machine? So I've got a little marble thing from there. That, I know what that is now, and I know what to do with that. I can remember that. I'm playing this mainly from memory, by the way. I should admit at this point. This is mainly from memory, and I've only played it through once. Right, pull the plug out. Put the crown on him. And he bows to me. He's my friend now. And now I can get the mace. So basically, you may or may not have noticed, we've seen all the animals from the various coats of arms. You've seen the bear, the duck. The only thing we haven't seen is the dog. So in the washing machine, that little ball I had was actually the teddy bear's eye. So he's friends with me now. I will come back to that. I know what to do with that. But before I go there, I need to get to the... I can't remember where the cat was. I need to go into the stables. I can now free the zebra by using the mace on the chains. As you can see at the gate, oh, the cat's already there. So we just need to get the dog now, and then we can get the hell out of Dodge. So back we go to here. As you see, this door is fully chained up. Use the mighty mace on that. It'll go through any door, this mace. Right, so we have got a sleeping dragon. There's the dog in there. We've got a kitchen through here. He's doing the Coke and Mentos. Grabbing a few bits and bobs from here first, that we will need later. There's a purple cup. That. Oh, probably would help if I probably would help if I fill that up first. Right, I'll leave that to it. That'll be boiling in a minute. What's there something in the top cup there? No, I can't get to the top cupboard. You see, they've got 3 saucers there: pink, blue, and, pink, purple, and green. Got the purple cup. The others are around. I can't remember where I got the other ones from. Right, so oh no, I didn't want to go out. Flipping heck. So I've got to plug his tail in that socket. Nice. This scene reminds me heavily of Empire Strikes Back. Take the mace back. We'll take that. What is that? Bubble maker. No. Oh, dog's not happy. So if we use the bubble maker in the goo. Mace goes in there and we can just walk out. Like you do. Oh, meanwhile, the dog's going to get kidnapped by a slime monster. Because, you know, what the hey. Yeah, as you look at all these pictures. I don't know why you'd want to, but there we are. Right, so you use the sieve to get the cup. Don't worry, dog, we'll come back to you. So that's 2 of the 3 cups. Can't remember where the last one come from. There's not one in here, is there? Let's head back to the kitchen. Right, so we go back here. We put that one on there. That one on there. We'll switch that off. There we go. I need to be able to get up there. Is there a chair or something I can grab? Is there a chair out here? Only spectral ones. Oh, I can't remember where I got the green cup from. I must have got it from somewhere. I'm going to try the other rooms. There's a box there. What's in the box? That wasn't there earlier. Ah! Don't need it, don't need it. Having that, there we go. There's the green cup. God, I'm an idiot. Sorry about this, guys. If you're playing this along with me, I do apologise. I bet most playthroughs you watch are really organised and structured. I just play it as is. As I said, played it once through before. Mostly from memory. Okay, so we can put the green cup down now, and we should have enough tea. Teapot is empty. I should make some tea in it first. But oh, just have to wait then for it to boil. I'm sure I did that. Right, it's hissing. It's whistling, I should say. Oh, it goes in there. There we are. Now we're doing it. I think that's brewed. And they go in the they go in the bag like that, you know, just like that. And we give them to each of these 3 guys here. Don't really know why. Okay, so I can now nick his exploding pebbles. I need to get... There's a bottle of soda in there. I need to get that. Ah, because I got the tea. They helped me open it. Right. No, I don't even know what that is. And so they're grateful for the tea, so they use their magic to open the fridge. Why did I not think of that earlier? I know I was worried about getting to that point because I have no idea how I did that. Because they did it for me. So if you've ever done the thing with Coke and Mentos, you'll know what's about to happen. Sorry, I very nearly gave away a massive spoiler there. For what I was thinking with regards to the mess that she's making here. Just bear in mind that I've referred to the mess at this point. We'll see for why in a moment. Oh. This way, laddie. Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, I'd totally forgotten about this bit. He's got my invisible cloak.
All I wanted was some quiet and peace. Now you have my attention.
Okay, use the mirror on him. And then we need to run. Like the zombie apocalypse.
I'm gonna get you.
Gonna get you.
Come back here.
They all jump up in order. Oh, the Teddy's had it. She gets on the zebra, gallops, gallops off into the sunset. Oh, it's not reading it. I thought it would read it. The good queen comes home, her quest completed, another day's monster lies defeated. She's tired and drawn like never before when she announces, "I'll do this no more."
Your promises kept me under a spell. For years I shared your visions of glory. It truly was a beautiful story. But this is real life, not a fairy tale. I've no more strength to fight monsters alone. To daydream we can no longer afford. It is now your turn to pick up the sword and take your place on the family throne. I'll handle this, you have no fear. Like we agreed, rest now, my dear, and I'll make good use of my skills. Henceforth, I will pay all the bills. I'll get a real job if everything fails, but we'll be fine. Just wait till you see sales of our finished game. And when might that be? She asks. Oh, soon, very soon. You will see.
I bet computer developers all over the world can empathize with this.
As the girl listens to her parents talk, her smile turns upside down. She would rather they stopped. She can't wait to tell her mother about her day as the brave Princess Tsioque.
So there we are. Tsioque available on Steam right now, developed by Ono Studios. Really lovely story, really charming story, I think. Especially the end where it's the father, and actually the father does care. He's looking after his daughter, but at the same time he's trying to develop the computer game. Which I like to kind of think is this game. I like to kind of think that this is the game that they're developing. There's lots of elements of fantasy. It's a good, strong story. You kind of get an inkling that there's going to be a twist at the end about 3/4 of the way through it. The puzzles, I don't believe the puzzles are too difficult. If you're used to point and click games where you collect everything, click everything and use everything with everything, despite all logic, then you'll kind of be okay with that. Available on Steam at the moment, at this point, this time of publishing. Currently available, 22% discount, £8.57. Normally retailing at £10.09. I highly recommend it. I really do. It's a lovely little story. It speaks on an adult level, but also, like I say, when I first uploaded it, I let my 9-year-old daughter play it, and she loved it as well. So I would say it's a good one for the kids as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope this playthrough has been useful for you, even though I have been playing as is. It hasn't been a structured instruction guide. I do tend to play it as is. Oh, the final twist. Look at this. So I reckon that is the developer's family. I reckon that must be the developer's family. It's lovely. It's a lovely little tribute to the family. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Keep it edgy. Bye for now.